What's up, people? Ruben Neves has to happen. Ruben Neves has to happen at this stage because we are going into very crucial moments in the season, and we just got our ass handed to us by Antos Semenyo making his preference Manchester City, and we've gone all in into that transfer, and we got our ass handed to us, and it's a situation where it's embarrassing for everyone, but also you've left a lot of fans confused because most importantly, a manager that was very hell-bent on not changing his formation, on not changing his principles, has all of a sudden decided that he could make a twitch in his formation just to accommodate a player like Semenyo, which has made other reports like Diomande very looking very like a possibility. But at this stage, if you look at the games, you can tell that we struggle to control the tempo of the game. Our problem is not scoring this season if you look at the stats, but we're very quick to concede goals as well. And everyone can see with clear vision, everyone with clear vision can see that there's a problem in that midfield. And if you're able to control the tempo, you're able to not concede as much goals as you concede when you have a midfield know-how that can keep the ball and understand the moments in the game that need smart plays. Also, that midfield, having a good midfield know-how, just look at Martinez when he came on during the Aston Villa game. Absolute game changer. Results didn't go the way we would have wanted, but absolute game changer. Just having someone in front of the defenders that the defenders will have some comfort in having someone with know-how in front of them because he's able to read plays, and that midfield is very important. He's able to read plays and he's able to cover. When you see a lot of goals we concede and you see our defenders on the back foot and they're not sure who's running to mark who, sometimes, most of the time, you need your midfielder in certain positions when you get encountered on, and that helps ease the positioning and the stress of just getting back into position, just to make sure we're protecting our goal area. Just having a midfield that knows that is very important. It's very important. Uh, I would suggest that if Bruno was there, we probably would have conceded more goals. But I wouldn't say we wouldn't score, especially how good he is on set pieces. But our problem is the midfield. Ruben Neves has to happen. It's something we have to go for if we want to give a manager. Because at this point, it's so confusing that I don't even understand the belief in the manager to take this club to where we want it to be. Like, what is what's his purpose? What's the purpose of this manager staying in this field? If you are going to now give him the instructions, I don't know if he's been given the instructions, but he's obviously getting the backing. But he's obviously trying to change his formation, and it's very clear that the midfield is a problem. And I don't understand why we're not going full on for a midfielder. So Ruben Neves definitely has the technical ability and the presence to bring into that midfield that's gonna help us going into next year. Very important part of the season. So I say go get Ruben Neves. Forget about the disgrace we've gotten from running into the race for Antoine Semenyo, which was never understood by many, and by many I mean a lot of the fans and even people who aren't fans. So go and get us a midfield that will help us compete and at least salvage the season a little bit. Because if you look at the points on the table, very close to bottom half of the table in terms of points. And if you look at it, we also beat a lot of teams um, that are above us, but the teams below us we struggle with, and that's a problem. That's a problem. So we need to get in there and get serious about this Ruben Neves transfer. I don't want to talk about Diamonde. Maybe we'll have to talk about him later. But like I've been saying since preseason, this midfield is a bloody issue, and we've done nothing about it um, since then. So this has to happen to finally at least try to compete for something. I will not stand the fact if we do not get into at least Europe. So we have to go get this deal done. That's where I'm going to leave it at today. Thank you guys for watching. I know it's been a while, but we're back on the channel, get interactive, and thank you guys for watching. Also, a very Merry Christmas to you all. I hope you're having a blessed and good day, and don't forget the real reason for Christmas. It's not just about Santa Claus. You have to as a Christian, you just have to understand the real meaning behind Christmas. It's just not another Thanksgiving celebration. You have to recognize that it's the birth of Christ, and it's a joyous day. All right, just make reverence to that fact. But thank you guys for watching. I'll see you on the next one.